Hare Krishna, this is Rukmadas from ISKCON Nairobi. Greetings to all of you and Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. We'll take a verse from Lord Rishabdev, which appears in the 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th chapter, verse number 18. He says, one who cannot deliver his dependents from the path of repeated birth and death should never become a spiritual master, a father, a husband, a mother, or a worshipable demigod. Now, there's a lot of depth in this instruction. He's telling us, before taking any responsibility, make sure you can fulfill your responsibility. And the biggest responsibility is to take our dependence from the cycle of birth and death, starting with a spiritual master, a guru. One should not become a guru if he cannot take his disciples back home, back to Godhead. Or a father, in other words, don't marry. If you are not going to take your children back to God. Same is a husband, or a mother, or even a devta. Devta means a worshipable demigod. It's a very big responsibility. You find that many people do not know this fact. To marry is very easy. For instance, people say, they meet each other and they say, okay, let's get married. But marriage is a very big responsibility. To marry is like climbing a very tall mountain. It's very easy to start, but to reach to the top is very difficult. Same way, to become a guru may become very easy, to start taking disciples and try to show people that I can deliver you with all the knowledge. But without sense control, without knowing the scriptures very well, how will you instruct the disciples? And so, becoming a father, before you father a child, make sure you can raise your child nicely and bring forth godly children who can bring about peace on the earth. In a similar way, even before becoming a mother, one is to make sure that she'll be able to give all the love to her child, that the child, when the child grows up, becomes a very responsible person. In the similar way, a demigod. Demigod means those who are worshipable, the superiors, are almost on the par with a demigod. So Lord Rishabdev is giving us a very, very serious instruction. And one should think before taking up any responsibility. And the biggest responsibility is to make sure that everyone comes out of the cycle of birth and death. Otherwise, don't become a guru, don't become a father, a husband, a mother, or even a demigod. Because you'll make your life miserable and you'll make the life of others miserable. So without that surety, do not engage into any responsibility. This is a scriptural injunction spoken by Lord Rishabdev, who is none different from Krishna. Hare Krishna, and have a nice Krishna conscious day.